quiet, Warlock.
Alright, what up, yos? How's life? The questing saga of Game of Jones might be over, chat. It might be done. So therefore, there will be no more cringe women talking in this stream, and I don't know. I mean, that's a crazy thing to think about, isn't it? No more cringe Jones. Now I gotta fucking figure. Now I just gotta chill with homies or something. I don't know, dude. It's fucking crazy. Finally, PogChamp.
Has your dad seen Mira yet? Must have been a better reaction than the Celeste is busted thing, lol.
Yo, my dad has not met. Well, actually, that's not true. My dad met Mira very briefly. Okay, so when Reckful was here, Reckful was like on my computer. My dad randomly walked in my house and he like walked in the room. I'm sitting there like cuddling with Mira, right? And my dad walks in and he's like, he just looked at me like, "Can I talk to you?" And he saw me with this hot ass chick. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he didn't really see her that well, and he didn't really say anything about it. But he did see me cuddling with her. That's kind of his first impression that he got. He saw us cuddling or whatever.
Why are you so afraid of change?
I'm not really afraid of change, my man. It's just like, I don't want to lose my free spirit. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, I've always been kind of just like free, and I just go with the flow. I just do whatever the fuck my little dumbass does. But imagine if I had like more responsibilities, okay? Like, I already have more responsibilities than I used to. Like, I have to pay bills now. Like, 5 months ago, I had no bills to pay. It was just, you know, me living at my parents' house. Like, I was just chilling. I didn't give a fuck. Like, it didn't matter. Nothing mattered, okay? I would fucking take a dump on the floor, and Lynette would come and clean it up the next day. And it just didn't matter. But nowadays, if I take a shit on my bed, it's going to stay there and start to smell like ass, and I have to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is, if I have responsibility of bills, cleaning, and not shitting myself and all this kind of stuff, I gotta wipe my ass, and on top of that I get a girlfriend and I get a streaming schedule, I'm gonna explode, bro. Like, that's not what I do. Like, I never gave a shit. That was like the funnest part about me, was the fact that I didn't give a shit. Like, I just didn't care. I would stream whatever. I didn't care. I didn't take it all too seriously or whatever. But I feel like it's a very common mistake to just start taking everything so seriously, and then you wake up and you're fucking 35 years old and your dick doesn't work and you feels bad, man. So that's what I'm thinking. I just don't want to take myself too seriously and get like rush into things. Like, I do want to move to Austin, but I don't want to lose my fucking free spirit, you know? Like, I still want to be Mitch Jones, the fucking retard who just doesn't give a shit. Like, I want to be like that guy as long as I fucking can, because eventually one day I'm gonna have to wake up and smell my own shit, and it's gonna fucking suck. Basically, I'm like a 23-year-old in a 16-year-old's body. Or not body, but mind, you know? Like, I'm getting chubby now. Obviously, I'm not 16 anymore. But, like, I still feel young and retarded. And I like that. I really like that. I hate, like, responsibilities. I hate worrying about dumb shit like fucking... I don't know how Sidu does it. I don't know how Sidu just waddles around with fucking 3 dogs and a girlfriend who he's now engaged with. It's just crazy to me. Like, how the fuck do you even, like, do that responsibility? It's nuts. It's called growing up, dude. Just go with the flow. Yeah, but the thing is, man, fuck growing up. Let's be honest, dude. You think I want to be that guy who's like, "Oh yeah, look at me, bro. I'm on Twitch. I make more money than you, dude." Like, literally, all these people on Twitch have the fattest egos. It's actually insane. Like, I hate going to events for this reason, chat. Like, you go there, and it's just all these dudes who are like, "Look at my viewers," right? And okay, I remember one time I was at PAX East, right? I was at PAX East, and I was periscoping. I had like 2K viewers on Periscope or something. And there was a CSGO streamer there, and he's like, he literally didn't even know who I was. And then he walked up and looked at my phone. He's like, "What? You got 2K viewers on Periscope? You must be important." And then all of a sudden, he's like my best fucking friend. It's like, that shit pisses me off, okay? It literally reminds me exactly of how my dad acts. He's just like a very, very inflated, ego, money-grubbing little... Like, I don't want to end up like that, chat. I really don't want to end up like that. Like, I definitely like it that I can make, you know, I can make a living, like, streaming and just chilling and running around down around with my dick out. Because let's be honest, chat, I don't really do anything in that special. Like, I don't. I fucking run around Dalaran, and I don't do anything special. And I make a good amount of money doing it, and I'm thankful for that. But the day that I like fucking wake up and do this shit every single day, and like, you know, when somebody subs, I go like, "What up, baby? Yeah!" Like, that's when you lose your soul, man. That's when it's not even like fun anymore. At that point, it's just like you're a fucking greedy piece of shit. By the way, I'm not firing shots at any other streamers. I'm not pointing any names out, chat. I'm just saying that everybody seems to take this shit so serious, and it blows my fucking mind. And then people like look at me and they're like, "How the fuck does Mitch not give a single fuck?" Like, people actually would get mad at me they would get mad at me because I would say that, you know, I'd basically just say what's up, like, you know, I'd just be like, I just tell my stream everything that happens. So and people legit get pissed at me for this stuff. They're like you're like hurting my career, and I'm just like, look, dude, this is not my career. This is where I fucking chill with my wangs out, and that's just what I do. I chill with my wang out, and you know what? If you don't like it, then don't fucking talk to me. That's pretty much how it is. If I have a girlfriend on top of a fucking mortgage, on top of blah, 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 and then I end up getting a fucking dog, and then, you know, a year from now I wake up and I'm fucking Sea-Doo.
You call your dad a money-grabbing shithead. But that shithead is the guy who got you a
No,
house.
I know. I'm not saying he's a
Got you the
shithead.
things you had grown.
No. I'm skipping that. Look, I'm not calling my father a shithead at all. I think my dad is a great guy, and I like my father a lot. But you just don't understand my situation at all. You don't understand my situation whatsoever, okay? You just don't. My mother is the one who raised me. My mom got really sick with cancer, and then I was kind of forced into a relationship with my father. And I like my dad, but we just don't really connect that well, and we're not the same, okay? I don't want to end up like he is, you know, driving around a Porsche and thinking you're better than everyone or whatever. Like, I don't know. That's just how I look at it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he's a better guy, and I think he's a good guy. I mean, I like my father. I do. He's fucking hooked me up. He's definitely helped me out. I mean, he put me through college. He put me through, like, fucking good schooling. I went to college for, like, 2 weeks, you know, like, what's up? I don't know. I went to private school my whole life. Like, I'm a spoiled bitch for sure, but at the same time, like, you know, it's not the way it looks, man. You gotta realize that some people have to take things seriously to not end up on the street. Yeah, I do realize that, man. I do realize that. But I feel like some people just go too far with it sometimes. At some point, I feel like enough is enough, and you don't need to like suck it all dry for what it is. Like, I understand some of these people are trying to make like a legitimate like bankroll so they can like do other things after Twitch or whatever. Like, I get that. I really do. But that's not my style. It's not my style. Like, I just go with the flow. I live very in the moment, and I don't give a fuck. That's just how I've always done it. And the second that I start thinking ahead, the second that I start like thinking, oh, what am I gonna stream today? You know, oh, what game am I gonna play? Like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Like, I feel like that's when my stream's gonna be bad, because it's gonna be all like, it's just gonna be very obvious that I care, and that's not how I've built my stream. My stream has been built around me just doing my random bullshit and being a retard. Like, the longer I can be a retard and do the retard dance and hi-ya kids, is the happier Mitchie will be. Because the second I have to actually like turn this shit into like some crazy ass real fucking try hard job is just gonna suck. I would just hate it. Like, the reason Twitch is so fun for me is because I just did it loosely, very loose, and like I was just chilling. So I want to keep chilling. Kappa Pride's in the chat. Yo, chat, I love you though, for real. For chilling with me. We're hanging out with our wangs out, dude. We are really out here. That's what I used to say. Old Mitch boys. That was a good conversation. I like that. I like that conversation.
Happy day. Oh, cause of Mitch Jones. Oh, yeah, his name is Mitch. Oh, Mitch Jones. Oh, Mitch Jones. Happy day.